guys, Fly Girl VSG coming into you with my week 64 post-op VSG update. I had surgery December 5th, 2013 with Dr. JJ at Good Samaritan Hospital. I weighed in at the 2-week pre-op diet at 301.2. I weighed in day of surgery at 291.8. I weighed in last week at, oh my god, that's so funny, I put 288.8. It's really supposed to say, let me fix that. Oh, by the way, before I go any further, I switched into my spring bag today. You're welcome. You're welcome for showing me that. So anyway, I weighed in last week at 188.8, and I weighed in today at 188.8. For a total loss this week of 0, which I'm actually happy with, considering how I can't believe I wrote 188, or 288. I've been really out of that habit. I've been better about that. My language only consisted of the 2s before, right? It's amazing. So anyway, I actually got up to 191.8 this week and got back down to 188. I saw 188.2 this morning, but it jumped up to 188.8 before I got off the scale. So I'm just going to go with that. It's fine. So this is my 15-month surgiversary today. And in realizing how that hit, having that hit me, oh my gosh, it's 15 months out since surgery. I realized just how slow my weight loss has been for the last, a long time. But I lost 0 pounds this month. And I think I actually gained 2 pounds last month. And then I lost 6 pounds the month before. And I think the month before that I gained 6 pounds. Or 5 pounds. So, it's hard, you know. I have been having some regrets. Mainly, I had such a great year. I think I mentioned this in my year in review video. 2014 was such a fun time. I had so much fun. And I ate in moderation and I indulged in good things, but I wasn't, I didn't go crazy. The one regret I had was being, I think, I'm a social drinker. I like having my glass of wine at parties or out to dinner with friends or whatever. And I think I was a little too soon to do that. I wish I had taken more advantage of that golden window. And I hate feeling regret. That golden window for me lasted about 5 months. That's it. I lost the majority of my weight in 5 months and then pretty consistently 3 to 6 pounds a month after that. Some months less. So, it is what it is, but it's hard. Our yard people are pulling up as I'm making my video and talking to the computer. Sorry for that beeping. So anyway, I've had a little bit of mourning about that, and I think I mentioned in the last few videos, I've had a really rough 3 weeks in terms of eating. I've been full on binging. My behavior this week has not been perfect. It has been better. And I was talking to my naturopath today, and she said, to be sure that I give myself credit for, she says, well, how do you normally stop, that binge cycle? And I say, don't. I normally just wait, I'm too busy numbing out to do anything to stop it. Other than bitch and moan. Excuse me. And, sorry. She said to give myself credit that the binge only lasted 3 weeks. And that I have it more under control this week than I have any of the other prior 3 weeks. And the key to my success this week was meal planning. I've had some things on a meal planning in my mind throughout this whole process, but the meal planning really started for me when I started the Whole30 in January in terms of making a whole week's worth of food and making sure that there was food in the fridge and stuff like that. So because before I'd have a protein shake for breakfast and I'd have chicken salad for lunch and then I'd have an afternoon snack and then, whatever for dinner. And whether that's a, frozen something from Costco, like a frozen salmon burger or, whatever, or whatever, just anything. I'm sorry, I'm burpy. I overate a little bit at lunch, but I had like so much stuff to talk about. Now I'm like blanking out. So let's look at my notes. Let's see here. So I am back on track this week. I did so some of my behaviors last week included I ate 6 bagels last week. 2 of which were in one day. That happened. I was completely unprepared to say it last week because I think last Thursday was the day I had 2 bagels in one day, and it was happening, and I couldn't even fathom talking about it. And I know that, you know, we've been talking about shame and Brene Brown and all that stuff, and I still couldn't say it out loud. And now that I feel a little bit more in control, I feel like I can demystify that a little bit, but at the time I couldn't. I was so shocked and ashamed and appalled by my behavior that I just couldn't admit it to anybody because I don't want to seem fallible. I mean, I know I'm fallible, but like I was in a rough headspace, that's for sure. So anyway, I don't normally know how to stop the binge cycle, but I did meal plan this week, which is a huge skill that that this process, this journey has given me. So that's a big deal. And it's helped me a lot this week because I know I have food on hand and I know I have healthy choices. And instead of having a cookie or something or some, microwave popcorn for dessert, if I'm hungry or not even hungry, but just getting the snacks. And this week I've been having grapes and cheese instead of cheese and crackers or instead of bagels. I mean, let's be honest. And when I'm saying bagels, I mean like bagels, like the size of my face. Okay, enough of that. So this month, as from my 14-month surgiversary to now, I've lost 0 pounds. I've gained 0 pounds. I'm up 2 pounds from my lowest weight. I did lose 3 inches this month. I have no idea how. I've hardly worked out. I'm back in the gym now, which is why I'm feeling a little bit more positive and a little bit more hopeful overall. Two of the inches were in my waist, and I think I lost I lost a half an inch in my wrist, or a quarter inch in my wrist, and then like 3/4 of an inch in my chest or something. So that's interesting. For a total loss of 112.4 pounds since the 2-week pre-op diet, and a total loss of 77.75 inches from all over my body. So that's amazing. I'm so gross. I'm so sorry. But I got my nails done, and look at my hair. So I'm gross, but I'm cute, right? So you guys saw pictures of it with the it being straightened, but now you can see it. I'll turn it around so you can see. I can't see what you can see, but so yeah, it's super short. I haven't had my hair this short since I was probably 14 or 15 years old. So a long time, 20 years, 22 years. So yeah, I'm feeling a little, oh, and another thing, and let me know if you guys have any insight, especially those who work out, a lot, like I do, in general. I've been having a little bit of demotivation when it comes to working at home. I usually balanced going to class, going to the gym, and working out at home. And lately I feel, like when I work out at home that I talk myself out of it. So I only last 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm like, it's too hard. I've been doing Insanity and, a little Jillian Michaels, and Jillian Michaels workouts are 20 or 30 minutes long. They're not that long. But I'm like, oh, it's too hard. And then when I go to the gym and I work out for like an hour, and that includes cardio and weightlifting. So I'll do like 20 minutes of warm up cardio, not including my walk there, because it's like 5 minutes to walk there. I do 20 minutes of warm up cardio. Then I do my weightlifting, which is like 45 minutes. And then I do another, I've been doing another like 10 minutes of high intensity interval training. So it's like 1 minute at like 50%, 40% effort, and then like 30 seconds at 90% effort. And then 1 minute at 50% effort, 30 seconds, and so on for like 6 or 7 cycles, which takes about 10 minutes just to rev up my heart rate. And what's funny is that I'm there for an hour, and I'm wearing my heart rate monitor, and I'm burning like 300 calories. Or that's like, today I burnt less than 300 calories in 60 minutes. And I don't feel like I'm not. I mean, my weightlifting wasn't as strenuous today because I did shoulders, and I'm limited as to what I can do with that. Although, if you don't mind me showing you, look at this. Look at those shoulders. Do you see that right there? Look at how sexy that is. I can't wait to like this summer to like, I don't know, not show off my enormous arms, but to show off my really sexy shoulders. I'm in love with them. I was lifting, and I was like, my neck is all doing, like as I'm doing these things. Or I was doing these, where, and then look. Okay, so do you see that muscle right there moving? You see it? Oh my God, it's so hot. So hot for my shoulders. All right, I'm totally discombobulated. My point is, right now, I'm back on the wagon. I did engage in some eating today. That was less than stellar. I will account for it in my fitness pal, though. I will not lie. I had some macaroni and cheese at New Seasons. Macaroni and cheese and bagels have been my downfall, I'm telling you. And I had a cookie at New Seasons, but I bought one cookie. Actually, I bought two because I bought it for somebody who was asking for money, and I bought her rice. She said she was looking for $1.50 for rice, and so I just went in and bought her rice and a cookie to go with it, like as dessert. I didn't know if she was vegetarian or not, so I didn't get her any meat, but I went out to give it to her instead of dollars because I didn't have any dollars. I just was putting it on my card, so I went and bought her rice, and then she was gone. So now I have rice and a sugar cookie. Anyway, kind of eat it. Luckily, sugar cookies aren't my thing, but I did buy a chocolate chip cookie for me, and I ate it, and it is what it is, right? So, my question. Okay, so that's my point. So, my behavior is not perfect this week, but it's better. And I feel, progress is being made on that front. So that's good. I'm regretful a little bit for not taking more advantage of those golden months. Because I feel like I'd already be at goal. I've got at this point 28 to 38 more pounds to go. And that's hard. Like, I don't know when I'm going to get there if I'm only losing 0 to 6 pounds a month. I mean, it could take me all the rest of this year to lose that weight, especially considering I've got the cruise and, there's not going to be no drinking days on the cruise. I can opt into that, but I have to pay for it. So I have to pay for drinks anyway, and it's a complicated story to tell you about that. But basically, if one person in your room buys a drink package, we all have to buy it. And so I'm not going to say no when everybody else wants to participate in that, and I don't want to all the days. But if you buy it for one day, you have to buy it for all days. It's so stupid. So, it's a good deal, but only if you're drinking X amount of drinks per day. And I wasn't fully prepared to commit to that. But I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'll just deal with the gain and, water retention and come back and take it off. But this is getting harder the further you go out. And, you want to take advantage of the time while you have it. And I feel like I didn't fully do that. I was exercising, but I was riding that wave, I was, and I could have done a better job, and I can't take it back. So there's no point in worrying about it, right? I can't change it. So that sucks. I mean, I'm one who really kind of tried to live her life in a way to not have regret, like not have that. But I kind of do a little bit, Okay. So about the workout thing. So I'm having some demotivation working from home. I think my thing is I need to kick it up and start doing some classes again because I haven't been doing classes since I hurt my shoulder. So I need to figure that out. Also, why I'm not burning 400, 500, 600 calories at the gym when I'm working out for an hour. I'm not running. But I'm do the Stairmaster. I mix it up, and I'm at, my heart rate's at 135 to 145. My heart rate's the same as it always has been. So I know I weigh less, but I still feel like I'm working just as hard. Like, I feel like my intensity has increased as I lose more weight. My body can do more. So why aren't I burning the same amount of at least sort of the same amount of calories? It's really discouraging to spend an entire hour. I wish I had my watch with me. Entire hour at the gym and burn 285 calories. Like, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, but it is. So if any fitness gurus out there watch this, let me know what you think. Or if there's any suggestions that you think I should make to increase my calorie burn. I only have an hour to work out every day. It's a lot of time. I'm grateful for that hour, but I feel like it should be more in terms of calorie burn, and I don't really know how to get there. So, sorry. Yeah. So I guess that's it. That's my update. That's my 15-month surgiversary. As I'm having a little regret. I'm feeling disappointed in myself for the last few weeks for wasting. I just feel like every wasted week is a wasted week. And it's not all about the scale, but I haven't, I don't know. Sometimes you just, like I said last week, you just have to hold on to the edge of the cliff, right? And I feel like that's all I've been doing this in the last month. Most of February is just holding on to the cliff because it's all I can do. And if that means I've lost 0 pounds this month and I didn't overall in the month didn't gain, considering what's been happening in my head, I'll take it. You know, I will. But that doesn't mean I don't want more. It doesn't mean I don't want better. You know, I feel like I've been at this size. I mean, I know I haven't, but I feel like I've been at this size and this weight for fucking ever. And I'm not stalled. I'm going up or down every week, but I don't know. I don't know. So I feel better though overall. I'm bummed out at my behavior. It is what it is. I know that that's a cliche saying at this point in, you know, social media, but I can't take it back. I can't change it. I can just keep trying harder and not beat myself up and be kind and be accepting of myself and dispel my shame and talk to you guys about it. And now it's going to get loud because someone's going to be mowing the lawn, and I'm already at 15 minutes, so I guess that's my sign to go. But yeah, I'm not sure about the hair though, you guys. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. I'm getting a Brazilian blowout in a couple weeks, so all right. Well, you guys keep it fly out there, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.